Hi, I'm Alyssa from Dovetail, and today for this demo, I'm going to show you how easy it is for research teams to get started with a Customer Insights Hub and create their single source of truth for customer knowledge to empower everyone in the organization to make better decisions. Now, businesses are losing millions in revenue each year when they miss out on critical customer insights that power their strategies. Or even worse, they're dealing with those inefficiencies that stem from misaligned teams that don't agree on what exactly those critical customer problems are. And this is really a common reality for those research teams who are at the center, struggling to manage and centralize customer data effectively for their stakeholders. But teams that use Dovetail as their customer insights hub are overcoming these challenges and giving teams a single source of truth for customer knowledge. And so for today, I'm going to show you how a lot of our customers get started using Dovetail. Now, I'll start by saying that Dovetail offers a number of different products and plans based on the size of your team and what type of data you're looking to analyze. We do offer a 2-week free trial of our professional plan, which is a great way to get acquainted with most of our core features. But once you have your workspace set up, the first thing you'll want to do is start getting customer data in. Dovetail supports various types of qualitative customer data, such as calls and interviews, survey responses, PDFs, support tickets, and more. Now, the most popular data type in Dovetail is video and audio of customer conversations. So let's go ahead and start there. I'll do this by setting up a new project. Now, once I start my project, I'll just give it a quick name, Customer Interviews. And you can see I can start uploading data and analyzing it from the jump. But before I do that, I want to make sure that I have the right level of AI analysis in place for my particular needs. Now, Dovetail has a suite of analysis capabilities that we call magic, but they're essentially powered by AI and can help you make sense of really complex data sets very quickly to help really drastically reduce the time it takes for you to uncover those insights that you can share out with your teams to help power that next big decision. But as with all of our AI features, with Dovetail, you're always in control of the level of automation to apply. For projects, you simply have to navigate to our magic automation settings here. And then now you can see you have a number of different options on where to apply AI automation, such as how you would like the transcription to look, whether you want Dovetail to automatically summarize transcripts and documents and things like that. Or in the case of highlighting key moments, whether you want that on, off, or if you want Dovetail to suggest, and then you can go in and accept or reject. I'll go ahead and turn this one on for this particular project. Now, if I'm going to conduct, say, dozens of calls for this particular research project, instead of manually uploading each Zoom recording, I can simply set up a one-time integration that will have all of my calls instantly uploaded to Dovetail. All I have to do is navigate to the integration settings, and I can connect my calendar and conferencing solutions to Dovetail. In this case, I'll do Google Calendar. You'll see I can choose which calendar to pull from, which video conferencing source I am using, and then all I would have to do is enter some keywords here that Dovetail can look for in the event titles on my calendar, such as, say, customer or interview. And then I can select which project I would like those calls to be uploaded to. Let's use my new customer interviews project. And just like that, any call that has these words in the title is automatically dropped into my customer interviews project and then automatically analyzed as I configured in the settings just now. And so let's imagine I've set that up and I've done a whole bunch of calls inside of my project. I'll go ahead and go to the built out version of this project. And you can see now that Dovetail has instantly not just uploaded those calls, but has also done that analysis for me. It has transcribed the call. It has written a high-level summary here on the right, and it's also highlighted those key moments. From here, I can instantly share one of these highlights with my team, either by inviting them into Dovetail, or even better, by bringing it to where they work, such as maybe Slack, by copying a link to the highlight and then sharing it out where it will embed the video version of this highlight. Let's say I want to share all of the highlights from this call, kind of a condensed version, with my team to help bring them close to this particular customer. I can click to the highlights only view and then see copy the link and then embed that in places where they work, such as Slack or Notion or Product Board or any other tool. And so now you can start to see how within minutes I've uncovered insights in a single customer conversation that can help bring my teams closer to their users to help drive that next big decision. But most teams probably aren't moved by a single call. I have a full project here with 20 plus conversations. And so now I want to perform some more in-depth data synthesis across these calls and pull out themes. This can be super time consuming, but not with Dovetail's AI to help you out. Within this project, I can use the highlight canvas view, and now you'll see I have over 300 different highlights from every single call in this project that I can move around and do some manual affinity mapping. But maybe I don't have the time to do that. Like I said, there's over 300 different highlights here. No matter, because Dovetail's AI can also perform what we call a cluster. And what this will do is the AI will take a pass at all of these highlights and start thematically classifying them. Now here's what the finished version of that looks like. And so now you can see all of these different groupings that have relevant highlights kind of organized together, which I can then immediately share as a reel, just as I did with the other highlights, or even add it to what we call an insight in Dovetail, which is essentially just a more formal report. We have other demos that get into insights in more detail, but hopefully you can see now how quickly it is to start getting those insights uncovered in this data to really just decrease the time it takes for you to share those outputs with your team. But now your Insights Hub will really start humming when you can start adding even more data types inside of Dovetail. For example, maybe I'd want to create a channel, which is another version of continuous thematic classification, but more for always-on feedback sources like support tickets, App Store reviews, NPS scores, and more. So really providing that continuous stream of analysis to help you stay on top of trends in mountains of customer feedback. I encourage you to take a look at some of our great demos where we deep dive into channels specifically and how you can go from overwhelming feedback to really sharp focus on customer problems. But once you get that critical mass of data inside of Dovetail, now anyone on your team can instantly discover even more insights via our magic search capability. Simply ask Dovetail your burning customer question, and you'll instantly get an AI-powered summary complete with supporting evidence that lets you continue to explore. Now, this here is the true power of an Insights Hub. It lets you extend the reach of your research efforts beyond a single project and allows everyone to discover and uncover new insights into your customers, bringing everyone closer to those users and help them make more customer-centric decisions for the business. That concludes today's demo. Thank you so much for listening.